Hello and welcome everybody to another episode of MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries as we continue the campaigns of the LEGO Legion along with a whole bunch of friends once again. Hello Sproke, hello Sons of Logar, hello Otto, welcome to the streams. We're about to get things ready to go once again. Gonna have some funs because you know what? Playing with friends is way more fun than playing with bots. And well, we actually happen to have ourselves a fun little Atlas as well. So I'm very much looking forward to driving this one, and I will in fact be the one driving this one because I'm selfish like that. And we're gonna have to get over that. I prefer the smell of plasma cannons. We are about 150 years away from having that actually available, but it is an idea to get our hands on. So, folks, we are about to have a grand old time today. Longtime friend of the show, Corbin /Sean /Alchaotic, is going to actually be sponsoring a giveaway. And in fact, Sprogue is about to put that giveaway information live on the Discord soon. So make sure if you are new here, you've stopped in and you have no idea what just happened because you managed to park into a brand new stream without any sort of preconceived notions, check on down below. There's another link that'll take you to our Discord where you can read more about it. The giveaway that Sean graciously is giving to us is a copy of Battletech as well as a copy of MechWarrior 5. How he's managed to get you a copy of MechWarrior 5 is apparently black magic, and or it'll be an interesting way of getting things done, but we're going to be running this raffle for the next week. So the Battletech will, starting from today, you will be able to get in on a raffle to win yourself a copy of Harebrained Schemes Battletech, which is a fairly decent top-down tactics game, which we play quite a bit of on this channel. And hopefully you'll have a whole bunch of fun with that. That will run from today until Wednesday. At the end of the stream, we will draw the end of the raffle on that one, and there will be one lucky winner of that. And then for MechWarrior 5, we will start the raffle today, and then on Friday, which will be the start of our first brand new regular segment of an additional stream on Fridays for 3 hours for MechWarrior 5. So hopefully you'll have a little bit of fun with that one. And then, just because Corbin is that kind of dude, on Wednesday, all the way until, I'm going to have to double check our notes, but starting on Wednesday, we're going to have another raffle for another copy of Battletech, because we really want you to get to play that top-down tactics game from Harebrained Schemes, which we play a lot of on this channel. And so seriously, get in on that, and Sprague will hopefully throw it up somewhere on the chat, or also check in the announcements, because it will be there. So now let me unmute myself on Discord so Sproke can yell at me and tell me all of the things that I got wrong on that one. But before I do, let me just say, because we're starting a brand new format on this one, these episodes are going to be going up on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So we're not getting the entire stream dumped on you the next day, but rather it's going to be scheduled a little bit better. And so in that vein, stand to MechWarriors and welcome back to another episode of MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries. We continue the campaigns of LEGO's Legions, and last time we managed to get our hands on a brand new Atlas, and we're going to kick some butt. Okay, I've got the introduction down now, and let me unmute myself on the Discord. Hello everybody, how are you doing on today's wonderful day?
Most excellent.
Oh, glad to hear it. Simbri, you managed to show up, awesome.
Yeah, although Sprogue will still be probably taking a bit of time because unfortunately, as I was delayed, I haven't installed the update yet. So,
okay.
That's all.
So let me shove an invite over towards Sprogue's way, because it looks like he decided to leave my wonderful hangar. So I am being joined today by Sprogue, who will be replaced by Simbri soon. Sean will be talking in a little bit because he's the one who's currently sponsoring the giveaway, and I just want to say thank you so much, Sean, for being such a long-time help of the channel. Without you, this would not be anywhere near the same that it was. I will also be playing with newcomer Moon, who is just joining us for the first time, old-timer Abel, and of course Simbri, who I suppose is also a bit of an old-timer. All right.
So yeah, everyone send some love to Sean.
Yes.
Shad.
So if we could get a couple of Lego emojis or just heart emojis for Sean and all of his awesome work that he's done for this channel, which is really cool. And also for Sprogue, who has also done a whole heck of a lot of work for this channel, basically helping, well, me set up the giveaway alongside Sean, because he has done most of the work for setting up the script and everything on how we read this. So Sprogue has been my indefatigable, not quite sure how to say that word, but indefatigable, we'll go with that one, community assistant, and he has just been absolutely amazing. So send some love both their ways towards Corbin and Sprogue, because they both really deserve it, which is actually one of the reasons why I'm going to actually be giving Sprogue that Gauss rifle, because also he'll talk my ear off about it.
Yeah,
all right. What were you about to say, Sprogue? I'm sorry, I kept stepping in you.
I'm just saying thank you, Sean. He's hearing the voice chat. He just muted it.
All right.
No, thank you guys. Good luck in the drawing, and hope you guys will have a merry Mechmas.
Thank you so much.
Oh yeah, I need to do that.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Thank-
Also, just as an aside, folks, since we are turning this into a regular part of the channel with a stream on Fridays at 4 o'clock, that'll sort of be our new stream time. We'll be streaming for 3 hours so I can get three episodes of content out of it, basically. Yes, I am that totally selfish, but we'll be streaming for 3 hours on Fridays as a regular thing. If you want to become a semi-regular person to show up on that stream, make sure that you hop on over to the Discord and you PM Sprogue your information so that we can sort of sort through how to schedule and what we want to schedule. I think that's about it for the housekeeping. Sprogue, have I missed anything?
No.
Awesome.
Yeah, again, if anyone wants to join the, if you join our Discord and check in the announcement channels, will be some reactions that you can hit. But it is as simple as that. Just join the Discord, check in the announcement channel, and hit the reaction.
Alrighty, so now with all of the giveaways and the cool stuff out of the way, time to get to the cooler stuff of Big Stoppy Mechs, blowing things into tiny little bits. After all, we picked up this brand new Atlas, and I sure as heck want to get it out onto the field and kill people with it. It ought to be fun. And, yeah.
Just don't get head capped.
We'll try not to. By the way, Sprogue, there is your brand new Urban Mech with its AC-20. Hopefully it will be to your liking. It's only an AC-20++ because the AC-20+++ that we have is a burst fire, and I know how much you hate the burst fire cannon. Alright, so let me...
There was this thing with a spreadsheet and numbers, and turns out the burst fires are really...
It is. Alright, so we have a brand new mission that we're going to be taking, and apparently one of the rewards that is going to give us is a quick draw. So we are taking one of the high value contracts, and we're probably going to end up selling the quick draw because we already have this exact model. It's a 4G, but incoming message sender unknown. We represent a wealthy group of concerned citizens unhappy with how Captain General Janus Merrick continues to ignore the problems our worlds are facing. We would like to send him a message. You will initiate strikes to destabilize the region between the Principality of Regulus and the Duchy of Orient, ancient rivals for political power within the Free Worlds League. These combined hits will enable us to demand the Captain General turn his attentions to the citizens that need aid. The first of several strikes will target a manufacturing hub. A private security force is on premises, but that should be no obstacle for a commander with your battlefield acumen. This will pay us 290,905 additional C-bills plus 1,500 reps, so that'll be pretty nice for getting us to the next level. Although we did just breach 10, I believe. And, you know, a quick draw, because we need that. So we're going to accept that and immediately hop on into it. It's going to be a difficulty 7. They're going to give us 315 tons, and I'm going to steal most of that because I'm driving an Atlas, and y'all can't stop me. Ironically, we're only 5 tons overweight.
That voice acting makes me wish we would go back to working for Lau.
Why? Didn't you like it? It was totally
I can always drive the hunch if we're looking for space.
We actually can field pretty much everything. I mean, we have to take the Thunderbolt, but that's not really a problem. We have some serious firepower. Although Sprogue apparently wants to go away from driving the Awesome, which is, you know, awesome. So we're
well, if someone, 5 tons over, so I don't know. If someone has a...
See, we don't have another 75 tonner, and we don't have another 70 tonner. So, unless somebody wants to step down so that we can try and cram in 10 more tons. But I'm not really sure we want to do that.
We're missing stuff in the Wolverine.
Are we?
Uh-oh.
What is missing on the Wolverine?
I don't know, it better not be double heats.
Let's check it out. 3 tons is missing off the Wolverine. Oh, wait, I didn't think I actually had saved this. I was testing out a UAC 5. Oh, I did save it, and I never replaced the weight. Odd. Yeah, there's literally nothing wrong with it. I just hadn't replaced the weight. I have 3 additional tons. I guess while I'm loading, I'm going to sort it back out by giving it 3 additional jump jets, because it has space for that, and I apparently need to give it more space. The heat was
No, never mind.
Yeah, I've got 2 tons of it. We're fine on that, and we don't really have any other slots available, so I guess heat sinks. Oh no, I'm just shy of being able to get more.
Moon.
One day's work on that.
Mr. Moon.
Yes.
Could I have that pilot?
Oh, yeah.
You could strip a little bit of armor and 2 of the jump jets and throw another heatsink and maybe a little bit of UAC ammo.
Fact.
I think I'm good on UAC ammo. 2 full tons of it ought to be a decent number. 2 full tons seems to be a pretty decent number just for sort of anything. I'm not sure I
Is that
want to strip the armor down any, because there really wasn't much additional to put onto it anyway, so it was mostly heavily armored in. So I'm going to try it as it is now.
There's a really elite energy pilot for Moon. His name is Captain Bond. Stop left if you want him.
Oh yeah, you're definitely going to want him. A 1 of 4 in the Warhammer? That's not going to work. Yes. Although his missile kind of sucks. But he's only got 1 missile launcher, so it should be fun. Quick, need to purchase an archer stat. We'll keep our eye out. It's definitely on the docket. Okay, is everybody satisfied with their pilots and their mechs?
Ready.
Ready?
Yep.
Awesome. We're going to rock and roll, drop down, and I'm good to try out my brand new Atlas. Oh, I'm so thrilled about this. You have no idea how thrilled I am about this one. Although I believe it has a couple too many weapon groups, so I've had to mess around with some of the settings a little bit. Have you ever seen a Warhound Titan with a tail? I can't say that I have.
Hi, Red. I don't know if he said hi.
Yep. Hi, Red. Welcome to the stream. He's Red 5, Red 5. Alright, so I have... Oh, who set this up? Who set up these weapon groups? Put medium lasers on tier 1. What is this insanity? And not
At
bunching
least
the
your paint job
LRMs?
looks good for.
My paint job looks good from all angles. Although I gotta be honest, I think the Marauder probably has the best paint job right now. Like, the accents for the highlights with that white that goes around that cockpit area is just gorgeous. I probably wouldn't ever paint it like that if I was playing MechWarrior Online, because it makes it too easy to figure out where the center torso is, but it is very beautiful. Have some misses. There we go. My legs are already hurt. What did we give you? Oh yeah, we put in the UAC-5, and we give you large lasers instead. So we're getting fewer and fewer PPCs as the game continues on.
New target acquired. Target destroyed.
5 gifted subs as you get that thing killed.
Target
Pardon?
destroyed.
If you don't get the Atlas killed, I'll throw 5 subs in the channel.
I won't get this Atlas
Simri,
kill.
that's the wrong way around. You're supposed to say, if you get this Atlas kill, I'll give 5 subs.
Oh, he
Haven't you
wants
been
to
to
get my
Twitch
Atlas
before?
destroyed.
Target destroyed.
Okay, I'm gonna call shenanigans on that. Those LRMs should have annihilated the warrior.
I feel pretty safe in the knowledge they'll get killed. I mean, it's an Atlas.
Yeah. Although, we are gonna get an annihilator eventually. That is gonna happen.
Destroyed.
I just want that last maul.
I just fired the burst fire AC-20 for the first time. That sounds lovely. This thing is satisfying. I'm not normally a big Atlas pilot fan. Like, I'm not a huge fan of the fact that it's got torso-mounted weapons instead of arm-mounted weapons, but that's purely a rogue tech consideration.
Target destroyed.
And I suppose tabletop, but this ought to be fun. Can't wait to actually get into combat with some actual mechs.
There you go.
What's the
What
alert again?
difficulty is this?
Target acquired.
Difficulty 70. So be careful.
Target destroyed.
What's a tail flogger?
A tail flare? Or just a tail in general?
Flogger or said he's building a tail.
Yes, a tail for his Warhound Titan. So he's literally going to put a tail on it, like a dog's tail. Alright,
I mean-
so time to blow things up.
If you want to pay the money for a Warhound Titan, you can put whatever the heck you want on it.
In my in the Warhammer 40K group that I used to be a part of, well, still technically am, I just haven't had an opportunity to go down there lately. But there is a guy who just makes Titans. And he's made like 4 or 5 of them by this point. And he basically, and he just gives them away. Or he doesn't give it away, he trades, like, I will build your Titan if you give me this sort of thing, and it's really cool. Because we get to play with his Titans before he ships them off to people.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it is. When I went to Adepticon, most of the Titans were actually his work, which was pretty fun because I got to play with the biggest one. You are not allowed to defeat me. You're a quick draw. I'm just having this cannon just burn away every opportunity it gets. Oh yeah, torso-mounted weapon. Gotta keep that in mind.
Target acquired.
Oh, it's an Orion.
Ryan,
Let's see if he can't leg it.
Okay.
Had a Titan guy too. Had a full Titan core he let people use for Apocalypse. Nice. I don't remember if he was telling me there was something that he had done or something he had seen done, but apparently you take a nail, you magnetize it, and then you dip it in iron filings, and then you sort of spray paint over it in order so it holds its shape, and that makes a really cool looking Titan core to put inside like the cockpit. And that's what he was using for, I think that's what he was going to be using for his Chaos course.
One leg down.
Yeah, focusing
Red
on
remaining.
his other one. Well, I gotta say, the Orion is not going to be nearly as flexible or good as it is in other versions of the game, purely because you can't change that AC-10 to be anything bigger. So it's always going to have an AC-10 on it. And no Gauss rifle. Unless you run into an Orion P, like somebody recently did on our Discord.
Could possibly give it an LBX 10, wouldn't be too terrible.
Yeah,
The object sensors are really good.
they are, but I'd like to have the big burst annihilation firepower that comes with, you know, carting around a AC-20.
Yeah, this is fair. Drop ship, no fees.
Hopefully we'll get a Kerensky, Ryan.
Hopefully. We need to get our hands on something. I'm just going to steadily make my way towards it while walking through all of the buildings. Ooh, shot in the back. Who do you think you are? I'm an Atlas. You're not allowed to do that.
CT open.
Up. And Hunchback. Easy.
AC-20 Hunchback? Let's...
I'm leaving.
Did I? Oh shoot, I just realized. I didn't take anything for the contract.
Oops.
I didn't take cash, I didn't take repair, I didn't take salvage, I just clicked right through it because I wanted to use the Atlas.
I wonder.
That was a bit of a mistake.
You had them, you paid them for the privilege of deploying your app.
That's one alternative to drop house.
I suppose. Alright, we got 11% more of this entire facility to annihilate. Just letting this AC-20 blast away every single shot. How many rounds do I got left on this thing?
And we're done.
9. Good timing. I only have 9 rounds left on my AC-20.
I'm legging it.
Although, to be fair, a lot of this was just wasted on shooting buildings. So kind of pointless.
What happened to your armor check? I thought Atlas was supposed to be tank.
Yeah, I walked into the middle of 3 heavy mechs. You should see what
dropships
happened to
up.
their armor.
I'm peeling for the extraction point.
Yeah, there's no sense of hanging around because of my screw-up. I just had one Titan, though I did have a plan to make a maniple back when the day was an accurate Titan, and wanting to try out your first 100 ton is a good excuse. Oh, thank you, Lorgar. Oh, it's a Shadowhawk. Let me just continue to flood him with missile fire. I've got basically the same amount of LRM firepower as a catapult does.
Oh my god.
Oh, gives me an ammo low warning at 8 shots. It's a bit of an odd number. Well, technically even, but let's not get into those puns. We don't want to curse bubble too much. Sambry is gifting 5 tier 1 subs to the community, so welcome to the crew. 6 million, and Red 5, Chaos Coog, Thornbush 8, and Synapsis. So thank you so much, Sambry, for I really do appreciate it. So amazing. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Sending a thank his way. Because I
Thank
suppose
you,
that's
Simri. Very kind of you.
it really was. Thank you so much, man. Alright, so yeah, we have nothing to actually get stuff with, so I'm going to grab a decent medium laser probably. What'd you find, Sprug?
Medium.
Acquired.
Oh, okay. So a third one suddenly showed up and I was wondering what that was. Alright, we'll lock that in. Thornbush just... Oh, I love it when the little thing shows up and shows all the cools. Alright, so no level ups on this one. I did, of course, the most amount of damage with 1100. So I think the Atlas, fairly solid. Let's see, A-Bubble is also gifting 5 tier 1 subs because he will not be outdone by Simbri. So welcome to the crew, Lucev, Queejibo7609, Johnny Excite, Marion85, and Brathorn14. Bubble, thank you. Seriously, man. Wow, both of you. Crazy people.
Right. Well, I don't get paid till Friday, or I would continue this war. But
Oh, no,
I swear
no.
to Sean.
Thanks so much, guys. I really do appreciate it. Speaking of
People
Simbri,
with
are you
more
ready
money
to
than me have
join?
New target acquired.
Oh, is he not in channel? I thought he was. 25 days to fix the Atlas. 16 days to the war for the Marauder. 4 days on the Warhammer, not bad. And the Thunderbolt is 8 days.
Target
Pretty
acquired.
decent.
Are you ready, Simbri?
like 2 minutes. It's at 92%.
I really like that Thunderbolt loadout.
Yeah,
Well,
You
decent,
and,
or it's just gonna finish right when I say that.
Acquired.
a lot of people have actually been saying that they find it to be pretty decent for what it does, that the weapon groups are pretty decently timed. So I'm happy that it works out. Alright, do we have another? Yes, destabilization part G, in order to get ourselves a brand new quick draw so we can sell it. We regret the decision to withhold the information that private security forces you faced was part of Earthworks FWO Incorporated, but our best efforts are on the need-to-know basis. Yes, you've angered one of the largest transnational corporations within the Free Worlds League, but it's for a good cause. Our citizens must be protected, and the predations of the Regulus and Orient must be curtailed. Your next objective will be to raise a food processing plant. There are plenty of food reserves in all the affected sectors, so your actions will not create undue hardship. And if you believe that, I also happen to have a bridge on Terra that I can sell to you. Remain confident that you are serving the greater good, for your success in this campaign will ultimately help many people whose voices would otherwise fall on deaf ears in Parliament. Wow, so how big is this bridge? All right, we have a new travel to make. It's going to be 13 days away. We're going to chill for another probably 2 weeks after that so we can fix up the Atlas, because I'm going to be fielding it once more.
I'm out, and Simbri should be good to go.
Yep.
Alrighty. Thank you so much, Broke, for filling in.
Hello.
And I will send an invite over way of Simbri's way so he can join us.
I'll be shitposting in chat. Talk to you later.
Alright, talk to you later.
Catch you soon, Sprog.
Alright, so another demolition contract, and the Free Worlds League does like us, and so we can go maximum salvage, and it'll get us up to 14, and a little bit of additional cash, which I feel like is worth doing. Mainly so we can get all the cool stuff, and we get to drop in with another fairly solid lance, mainly the exact same one we had before, because they're still only giving us 310/315 tons. Although I'm going to check the market to see if there's any cool mechs. Assassin, Blackjack, Griffin, and Javelin. Yeah, that's not going to fly. And I have nothing to sell, except for maybe this Urban mech, but maybe not. Alrighty, so... so we have quite a few new subscribers this month. Oh, let's actually see how many that is at this point, just because I'm curious. Because we were getting kind of close to being able to hit. Yep, we got another emote. So thank you, Abel, and thank you, Simbri. We've managed to get ourselves another emote. Now I have to think of what we need to build. 14 salvage shares over a cicada time. Yeah, we're going to be running into all the cicadas. It's going to be great. That's how that works. It's actually a cicada slider. I don't know if you guys actually knew that, but the salvage slider, really all for the cicadas. So, expect about 15.
Oh, so it's like the vehicle one from normal BattleTech.
Yes, exactly. They work on the same technology. So, Simbri, are you happy driving the Marauder?
I'll try
Or would
whatever.
you like to stand up to the Awesome? Because we have just enough weight in order to make it work.
Marauder seems like it might be a little bit better armed, but I'll try the Awesome. I like the
The Marauder's got a UAC-5, 2 large lasers, and I think 2 medium lasers. And the Awesome is triple PPC and a small.
UAC 5's... Oh god, that's a tier 4 UAC.
It is. It's a good one. I've got another tier 4 that I'm saving for a dragon.
I like Awesomes.
Okay, doke. Does anybody want to... Actually, no, we can't really go up in mech tonnage anymore. But we will switch the pilots, I think. Yeah, we're going to switch our pilots. So I can... Let's see, I need bays 3 and 4 to switch. There we go. So that the 6-6 pilot is on the Awesome, and the pilot who happens to have some capability in missiles will be on the Warhammer. How you like the Warhammer, Moon?
Oh.
Yeah, the Warhammer is pretty good.
Rogue's baiting me into getting his Marauder killed. Nah.
It's very similar to one that I run.
Cool. Alright, ready up, folks, so we can rock and roll and blow things up. The death, the destruction, the firepower. Hey Red, just watching and sharing with friends is the best kind of support. Yes, that is true. The number one way that you can support the channel, even without subscribing, although subscribing really does help out a lot, but the number one way you can support the channel is tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your cats about our channel and send them our way so that they can learn about all of the cool stuff that we do. And maybe they too will join us. I have to say, one of the big advantages though about driving this Atlas is I'm one of the slower mechs in the lands, which means I can just go at maximum speed and not have to worry about constantly outrunning you guys. They can't handle the power of the Marauder. Yeah, that's one way to look at it. Well, I'm gonna have to let somebody else actually try this Atlas before.
That G key is fantastic, though.
Yeah, but I like the W key. Maximum speed. No slowing down ever.
Gotta go fast.
Exactly. Yeah, we got incoming. Missiles away! Oh, trying to steal away from my missile kills. We can split around this thing there. I know there's one vehicle off to the left side.
I guess I'll go kill.
Oh, they got incoming PPC fire. That's unfortunate.
Oh, interesting.
Who's got the large laser? Can I actually get it? I wonder if it'll actually work if I shoot from... Oh, it does work off angle. That's really cool. Okay, that may have been total overkill to shoot at a J. Edgar with an AC-20.
Oh, jeez.
I don't think he's getting up again.
You just had to put him on notice. That's what it was.
It's a warning to every J. Edgar in the future.
I think you just erased their entire lineage.
And it's what they deserve for being a J. Edgar Hoover tank.
We are in range of the... Well, in sight of the objective. About to be in range. So if we all we got to do is flatten the entire location. I think. At least I think that's the problem. This is the demolition mission, right? I think so. I've seen a Marauder with an AC-20 in one of my tabletop games before. Hey, that's not necessarily horrible. Marauders are fairly quick. I mean, for their size anyway. Although I do have a little bit more love of trying to put Gauss rifles in Marauders, just because that's what I like to run in MechWarrior Online. Yourself a heavy Gauss rifle. Throw in pulse lasers as well. Oh good, go for his legs.
I'll leave the rest of the demolition job up to you, Commander.
Trying to shoot that thing on PPC is like 3 times my maximum range.
Nah, it's fine. The PPC has a great range fall off. I'll get the word out, I swear. Oh, you. Oh, good kill. Turned and suddenly there was an Eeyore just falling out of the sky.
Oh, dang. They lit my cockpit up.
Time to get into the fight with this rifleman. Aim for his legs. Try to take his legs intact. Okay, that's one leg down. Make sure you only target his left leg.
Shit. That wasn't me, I swear.
Oh, there goes his torso. Maybe he'll be there. Although I don't think I can actually get him. Oh, hello, Phoenix Hawk. You picked a really bad day to walk out of the hangar. Refire rate on this AC-20 is actually really good.
Yeah, if you happen to notice some PPC scoring in the back of your mech T-Rex, I swear it wasn't me.
Surprisingly enough, you haven't actually hit the back of the mech.
Orion.
I guess I must have clipped the side of the Phoenix Hawk after all. I thought I just missed him and slammed it right in the back of you.
Alright, I'm coming for this, Orion. We're gonna brawl. Surprise, buddy! We can't save him, so just blow him up. Because 16 shares is not going to be enough for an Orion.
God, I love that American numbers.
Yep. It's the most patriotic Atlas you've ever seen. Senator says cherry red. And he's gone. Are you... Oh, shoot! Get away!
Lance coming in from the north.
So we are gonna go make sure you're walking through all the buildings.
Hawk, Javelin, and I'm not sure what that last one is.
Try and get inside the base. We want to cause as much collateral damage as possible, as we are technically being hired to blow it up. And we don't want to.
You're driving an Atlas.
Yeah,
I don't think that
but
would be enough.
It helps if you have an awesome to support the Atlas.
I'm showing major damage to the target facility.
Coming through the walls. Flank successful. I'm scouting the enemy. As soon as I can actually hit him with the AC-20. I feel a little bit bad shooting a 30-ton mech with an AC-20. And then I remember, it's a javelin. Doesn't deserve any pity.
We can get a Zeus to replace that Thunderbolt. I don't know if that's in the game, but then we'll have a Steiner Scout Squad.
I think the Zeus actually is in the game. So if we can get our hands on one, that'd be great. Should be set fairly similar hardpoints too, I think.
I'm just gonna be a little careful. They ripped open my cockpit.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Got a Centurion on the field. Oh, it's a Centurion AL.
You have double heat in this thing?
Nope.
Huh.
Now, the only mech that has double heat sinks right now is our Wolverine. I haven't had the heart to rate it.
Just astounded without bullets or...
Target destroyed. Target
Shoot.
acquired.
Shoot, another critical mech. Okay, keep blowing up the base. There's another enemy somewhere off to the east, but flattening the base is also an important objective.
To 50%. We're halfway there.
This Atlas is actually surprisingly good on heat. I'm gonna blame it on the burst fire.
Let's shoot. Oh, it's a turret.
Target destroyed.
Although funny enough, this Atlas is actually more powerful than the tabletop version of it, not just because it has the enhanced weapons, but because the tabletop Atlas, 2 of these medium lasers are actually supposed to shoot backwards. Because, yeah, honestly, I don't really get the reasoning either.
Light mech scouting, but it's pretty common just to turn them forward.
Yeah, even in tabletop, though, it seems like such a bad idea. Because it's like, if they're going to get behind me, shooting 2 medium lasers is probably not going to work out super great anyway.
It depends. It's enough to sort of potentially scare off like a locust or whatever. The things are usually going to get behind him. It is generally a bad idea, but that is the reason.
Archer has a similar problem,
Oh
actually.
shit.
What you got?
Sorry, I don't mean to swear, but I'm being pounded by plants here.
Okay, start heading out towards the objective to get on out here. Oh, I'm out of AC-20 ammo. Yeah, time to leave. We've used up all of our ammunition.
Supporting.
So I believe the Thunderbolt's the fastest mech, but then again, it might actually be the Marauder. But if we can just start heading out, guys. Vector on to leave.
Yeah. And they came out of nowhere.
Oh wow, I just shut down because of Val rims. Ow! That was a solid hit. I think they've got a missile carrier.
Acquired.
Centurion? Wait, really? The Centurion's causing that much damage to me? Keep it running. I'm gonna turn around and just sort of hold them off. My 4 medium lasers.
Target destroyed.
Go.
I'm making my way to the dropship.
Oh shoot, my center torso's open. Time to leave. Okay, but back torso's open as well.
At the dropship, just give it a moment.
Cool.
Crud.
Stand by for pickup.
So I got a little bit cocky with this mech.
Welcome home.
Ooh, that was close.
Yeah, right now I am total locust bait. Yeah, but it wasn't on our side, Derek? Wait, what wasn't on our side? Aruba with a cannon. That'd be interesting. Yeah, the armor was going pretty fast on that one. Same reason the Federation has rear-mounted torpedoes, which is a terrible plan most of the time. Seriously, aft-mounted photon torpedoes are really, really dumb. Ugh. I'm not necessarily advocating the ISC strategy of only having forward-firing phasers, but aft-facing photon torpedoes, not a good plan. Mad with an AC-20. Oh yeah, that would feel like not exactly the most fun thing to get shot at by. Oh, we're almost to the next rank. And of course, despite the fact that we like the rifleman, we're not going to get the rifleman. We can, however, get some really nice cannons. And a really nice SRM-6. Oh shoot, I can't not take these medium lasers. Kinda want that SRM-6, but the medium laser 4++, or the 4+ is just too good. And I don't really use SRM-6s right now. Really nice burst fire 5 though. So, most damage once again. God, this Atlas is so much fun. And least damage on the Thunderbolt. Good job keeping that thing intact. I am most certainly not least damage on that. My torsos are totally exposed.
Yeah, I did not do well.
Oh, ow. Yeah, that looked painful. How close are we to the nearest location where I can get things fixed? Mosquito had... Oh, we got a Hero Mech in Harmony. I think we're going to head back to Harmony for a little bit of cheap repairs because I anticipate replacing the entire arm off of the Awesome is going to take us at least a month. So we may as well get home first. Yeah, that was some really nice salvage right there. The SRM6 are probably better. Yeah, but the medium lasers are more ubiquitous. I can put them on... I can't really say that anymore just with the way that the hardpoint size bullcrap works. Hero Mech Catapult. Oh boy. That's an interesting one. So this catapult is equipped with 2 large lasers, 2 medium lasers, 2 small lasers, and 2 AMS. That's not bad.
That's the Jester, right? From MWO?
Yep. So we could get the Jester. There's also an Orion 1V, which is in reasonably good condition, and a Cyclops 1Z, which is the AC-20 Cyclops, which I'm really tempted to buy. But I think the catapult might be a better choice. Although it's a direct fire support catapult.
I would drive the heck out of that catapult.
You'd like the catapult? It's only 7 million zeebles. Let me go see what we can sell. Equipment.
It's a nice catapult with the dual AMS.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we didn't manage to steal any mechs, so that does sort of limit our pricing income. So we're at 6.1 million. We're not quite in the market to be able to afford that. But
At least
for them.
maybe sell some tier 0 stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna see what we can do by just getting... Well, first I gotta fix our mechs first. That must be the most important thing on my mind. New mechs are awesome, but I gotta keep my old mechs working. Oh good, I only broke the medium laser, I didn't blow it up. It's 23 days on my Atlas. I don't think you... Oh no, you broke several heat sinks. So I gotta swap out a pair of heat sinks on that one. Although maybe I should also be on the market looking for double heat sinks. It'll be 22 days on the Awesome. The Warhammer is exposed, which means parts might be busted. Parts be damaged, but not busted, so good job on that. Warhammer come back in one piece, 22 days. And the Thunderbolt is... Yeah, no penetrations, repair that all. And it'll be only 8 days. Remember to accept the special missions before you travel again. Corporate interests... Alright, so destabilization part 3, I'm just going to read through this. The final raid will seal the deal as you destroy stockpiles of parts and munitions. It may seem counterintuitive to destroy such goods, but they are all manufactured by the sweat of our brows before being shipped off to the war fronts hundreds of light years distance, while others make untold riches off our honest labor. The ease in which your raids were carried out in the heartland of the League will force both the Captain General and Parliament to sit up and take notice. So we'll take that one. There's... Ooh, we weren't able to take the other one. My bad. It's the biggest deal in the world. So I can't really sell any mechs. Let's see what sort of low-tier equipment we happen to have in our inventory. Ballistics. There's a tier 0 burst fire. Low-level AC2s. Good AC2s. Really good AC2s. In fact, I'm going to sell the level 3 burst fire because I've got 2 level 4s. Level 1 AC20 I'll keep just because we don't have a lot of these. And I'll sell the lower level AC20 burst fire. Standard AC5 is only a tier 1. We have several. I'm also going to sell most of our burst fire level 2s because I've got a burst fire level 4. That's all the ballistics. Let's see. Large lasers I'd like to keep, but the low tier large lasers I feel no problems with getting rid of. I'm going to sell a decent chunk of medium lasers as well. In fact, even more medium lasers because I've got higher tier ones. Our medium pulses are fairly solid. Got 4 PPCs, just get rid of all of them. The low tier ones. We've also still got 3 level 1s, so no real problem there. Missiles, LRM-10s. Yeah, we're gonna junk most of them because we don't really use them. We'll keep the higher levels of them though. 2 of those. Get rid of the tier 1 LRM-15, the Streamfire LRM-15. LRM-5s we don't really use, and we've got a better one. SRM-2s we just do not use. Get rid of that. No AMS. Filter equipment. Yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of all but 6 jump jets in every category. Because oh wow, we made 2 million with that. So that's gonna be good. So market. I would like to buy the Jester. Alright, so we have a brand new catapult. It's go take a peek at it. That does fill up our current current loadout in terms of how many mechs we have available. So we're gonna have to keep that in mind. God, that paint game is so ugly. I'm gonna change it. You can't stop me. Come over here. We're gonna give it a somewhat dark blue. Give me a red somewhere along the way. Make it darker red. Oh, I saw red for a moment. Saw the red that I actually wanted, and then it disappeared on me. And we'll just send you to grayish white. And then we'll change your actual design. Because that is hideous. Oh wow, so is that red. Jeez. Why didn't anybody stop me from coloring it that color red? Not red, it's purple.
I feel like honestly we need to just take the hex color codes and just coordinate those. Like whatever goes in there stays the same.
I've thought about it. Oh, but that's actually gonna look good. Come check it out over in the Thunderbolt Bay. Our brand new catapult Jester. Look at that. That turned out good, actually.
That's pretty.
So a energy boat for a catapult, which is not bad. Although I haven't checked if it has any sort of special equipment on board, which I probably should. It's catapults, loadout. Show me the real loadout. Oh god, it's filled to the gills with double heat sinks. Wow. I may just want to rob this thing blind. Because that's a lot. Swap it out for better lasers. And I'm actually really tempted to dump the mediums for medium pulses. Well, you have to pick up a pair of really good normal mediums, so I'm going to put those in. I don't think I have enough good small pulse or small lasers to swap out the current ones. Hi, Wolfheim. Welcome to the stream. This is a Thunderbolt or some other mech in that weight class or one of the 45 tonners. I'm trying to avoid dumping the 45 tonners just in case we can have the ability to actually field them, because they are pretty solid for what they do. Don't need that much heat sinking. Well, we don't really know. We're gonna have to find out. Although the jump jets really, really suck.
Yeah,
I hate the fact that I can't put in normal lasers in the medium lasers in the small laser slot. That bugs me so much. All right, 24 days to modify the catapult into something to be a little bit more advanced. And yeah, it'll also be our first AMS bug, which will be quite nice. Robin blind. At least I'll probably rip out the double heat sinks at least from the arms soon, but just not yet. So first things first, though. We have a bit of a trip to make, unless there's anything else cool. There's a rare mech over on the market, but I'm not really in the market for rare mechs at the moment. Although there is another hero on the market in Alterof, which is sort of on the way, so we're going to stop over in that direction as well.
We have the money for it? Shouldn't we maybe do a contract?
Depending on what it is, we may end up selling a couple of mechs to buy it. But the first thing is to actually just figure out what kind of mech it is, so that we can then come back to it later on to figure out exactly what we want to do. But I just need to know. Also, I'm insatiably curious. Hey, it's a hero catapult! It's another joke. Jester. Okay, so we don't need it.
Well, then.
Come back, buy it, strip it for parts, sell it.
Pretty much. That's kind of my plan. That's, yeah. So I guess the
I
Jester's
heard you wanted double heat sinks.
Yeah, that'll actually be perfect for robbing every single one of those. So we'll buy it, we'll strip it, we'll sell it, because we don't need it. Mitch wants us to have a Jester Lance, which I suppose if we can find 2 more, that might work. Alright, taking a nice little trip. I really like the jump ship animation. Oh yeah, the jump ship animation is absolutely gorgeous. Way, way better than the Harebrained Schemes one. Which, you know, to be fair, Harebrained Schemes didn't really have the same budget, but still, absolutely gorgeous. Alright, we're going to rock another raid. We're going to knock another maximum. Oh good, we'll have just enough for a rifleman if this works out. So 18 salvage, 315 ton limit. And so who wanted to drive the Jester?
Bubble does.
Oh, you're already in the right slot for it. So let's drop you into the Jester. Do me a favor, just keep his arms intact, because we kind of need it.
I think
Will
we'll try
do.
the Marauder.
Okay. We're only losing 5 tons off the Lance, and the Marauder's a solid pick anyway. I really like the Awesome, but I'm not going to step outside my Atlas. It's far too much fun to be driving.
I'm too used to using the UAC. Not go with those PPs.
Yeah. Oh,
Can't
we
go wrong
like
with the Warhammer.
Also, I want to scare Sprog.
Sprog, you hear that? You're about to be terrified by incoming fire. Move Bubbles pilot to the Marauder. Let's see here. Oh yeah, for sure. Let me just swap them. Where's Bay 4? There's Bay 4. There you go. Maximum energy for all the point defense. As well as, and you'll have maximum ballistic. So hopefully you won't jam ever, and you'll just be able to keep a continuous stream of firepower. So you're representing Norway today. Not really, but the Crusader skin does sort of lend it to that direction. It's a little bit more of sort of a celebratory thing. I almost gave this mech the Sherman skin, but aside from having some really cool patches for the stars, the Sherman skin doesn't really work with it. Not quite. Although we did have one mech, the Centurion, which is perfect with the, if you go with a red, white, and blue camo with the Sherman on the Centurion, it looks like you've got Captain America's shield, which is awesome. And Simbre's pilot to the catapult. Oh yeah, we already did. Yeah, we were just swapping. All right, let's ready up and drop down. Test. Oh, not quite. About to test our brand new lance, or a brand new Jester, which we will probably try and buy another one because we're about to get a quick draw, and we'll be able to sell the quick draw for a decent amount of cash. And whatever we happen to find here, we might get some cool stuff as well. So all in all, good times all around. By the way, the description for the Jester. Oh, what about the description for the Jester? I haven't actually read it. The Jester features near maximum armor at the expense of heat dissipation, mounting only 18 double heat sinks. Let's see. A large laser is 8 heat per one, so plus
online.
10, so 16,
Sensors
26,
online.
plus an additional 2,
Online.
so 28.
All systems nominal.
That description doesn't make any sense then, because it can heat sink 36 heat and only can generate 28. Oh, we got a Griffin right on top of us.
Is that from like MechWarrior Online or something? Like, what?
Yeah, the hero's a MechWarrior Online mech, but if you go based on tabletop setups for that, then the description makes absolutely no sense. Because even if it jumped at maximum speed, there's no possible way that it could ever actually use all that heat. By the way, in case you didn't know, night vision is N, and it's not normally very useful, to be perfectly frank. Night vision is normally pretty terrible actually in this, and I kind of wish that we had MechWarrior Online's thermal vision, because that actually does stuff. But it does give you a nice color filter.
Yep.
Alright, so the one to the right over on the west is our nearest target, and we shall engage it. We also have a tank over to our south, so just keep an eye on it so you don't get surprised. But yeah, we're going to head on down this path over here. Are they funny, guys? Yeah, MechWarrior Online has some really weird things about it. Oh, hi! That was really well done of you. Perfect SRM. Alright, destroy all targets at the location. All we gotta do is find our primary. We'll annihilate him. And then we'll be on our lovely little way.
Gotta wonder about these pilots sometimes. Yes, I'm driving a light hover tank. Let me just charge that heavy lance.
See, it's all down to great propaganda. They think they've got it made. Oh, Demolisher! Holy crap! Dodged! Did not dodge that one. But I dodged the first shell. I'm actually pretty proud of that.
Oh, next. What is that?
Yep, go for his legs.
Oh, his cockpit's open.
Well, let's see if I can't send a AC-20 burst fire to his face. Didn't work. Oh, that UAC. That UAC just does so much good damage.
Yep. I think I may have accidentally killed him rather than hitting his cockpit, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, we weren't going to get no round anyway, even with 18 salvage. We're more sort of on the hunt for riflemen. But going for his legs always makes life a little bit easier. Hello, Drixon. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you along for the ride. Alright, who do we got? Oh, good kill. You guys are fast. It's very, very nice to have. Oh, we were here to actually blow up the warehouse. Didn't quite realize that, if I'm completely honest. Alright, we're gonna go sideways on through and right on towards the mech.
I really wish you could shoot down dropships.
Yeah, an AC-20 to a Leopard actually will probably... I think it forces like 2 or 3 piloting checks if you manage to hit it. So, we could probably knock him out of the sky. Okay, I probably shouldn't be doing this because this is the first third of the mission, but it's too cool not to do. What quick draw?
The heck?
Oh, it's a locust. How adorable.
Hello, look.
There's no more locust. I'm being shot at from behind.
Oh, it's
An Igor.
huh.
There's no more
Yeah,
Igor.
its code was UAC, but it didn't have any.
Yeah, that's the one for the twin AC-10s. Not quite sure why they do that. Oh, there's a cicada standing in front of me. Is this some sort of peasant joke? I don't understand. Get up, get up. You're about to die, you know it. In one burst from the burst fire autocannon.
Is that a
That's a rifleman.
or a Jägermech?
It's a rifleman. You can tell because of the cockpit sensor.
Yep.
Alright, I'm starting to take a ton of damage. I'm going to pull back a little bit. I know I'm a brawler, but I got a little bit too brawly and aggressive. So
There goes one leg. There goes the other.
Nice. That was efficient as all hell.
Nah, UAC, it's super accurate, fires super fast with all the damage in the world.
Oh, we got a Manicore off in the distance as well. Mindful. It's over to the west.
I don't think I could break this mech if I wanted to.
You could. I could teach you how to do it. Alright, keep on passing to the final objective. We'll knock it out. It'll all be great. Maybe I should get double heatsink and ER medium lasers on this thing. That would give me a lot of combat options, actually.
Oh, oops. Forgot about heatsink.
These two AMSs are already doing work.
Nice. Okay, got a partisan. I need those AMSs by me.
I'm walking to you.
Thank you. God, that was a bad shot. It's terrible, terrible accuracy. Oh, the VTOLs. This mech has been so hilariously lit up.
What the heck is shooting me? Oh, there's VTOL above me.
Yeah, check the skies. Another cicada. Gonna hang back and pretend I'm a catapult, because literally I have catapult level firepower in just my missiles.
The rifleman.
Yep, go for his legs. Let's try and maximize our potential. You just took out my armor. That's not okay. You're not allowed to do
He's
that.
got a fair amount of firepower, which is just now.
One leg gone.
Yeah.
There we go.
I can't believe I'm worried about a rifleman.
That was the first time I actually overheated on the Warhammer.
Wow, really?
Yeah, I just chain fire the PPCs, and when things come close, they just get lots of lasers and then miss it.
I tend to get a little bit aggressive and just alpha strike everything I can.
I figure if I can just keep lobbing PPCs at a regular pace, somebody will also kill something else.
What sort of slot does the AC-2 use?
Small. So you can actually replace machine guns with it.
Mm-hmm. It's a shame you can't put 4 UACs in the rifleman.
You can put 2. Although, I think Legend Killer might be able to do it.
Target destroyed. Good work.
Although if we find a Legend Killer, we're gonna have to buy it immediately. Alright, time to get out of here. I am out of AC-20 ammo. So as soon as I can... Oh, there's a dropship. Just head straight for the dropship. I'll take the long way around.
I'm coming for missile coverage.
Okie doke. Remember to use the LRM at long range. You're running AC-20 ammo for super fast. Yeah, I need at least one more time on this thing.
Igor.
Yeah, Annihilator can do it. Because the Annihilator has 4 medium slots.
Sure, but Annihilators are slow.
Okay, I'm gonna need help with the Eagle.
Riflemen are not.
Whew. Alright, keep pushing.
Yeah, there's kind of a wall here.
That's why we're taking the slow way around. Look at that. That's gorgeous. It's just the lava explosions.
Legend Killer can come out 4 UACs, man. That would be just awesome.
Yeah, you would save weight, too, because Legend Killer's got 2 LB10s, I think? Was it 2 LB10s, or did he have UX? I don't remember. Oh, yeah, the Annihilator absolutely can do 4 UX5, and that'll be hilarious. You guys almost to the dropship?
Mm-hmm. We're there.
Oh, wow, there's actually literally invisible walls. Well, they're not really invisible, they flash up bright red.
Huh.
The whammy Black Widow can fit 4 UX5s.
Oh.
Apparently not. He was talking about 2s.
Oh.
Although, isn't Black Widow's Warhammer just basically a standard Warhammer? Like, there's nothing like, she didn't do anything special to it.
Not in canon. Thinking online they changed.
Ah.
Haven't played enough of it.
Oh, we're so... Well, this will probably push our reputation over the edge. Of course. A bloody locust. It's all they give us.
We like 2 riflemen.
We did like 2 riflemen. I'm beginning to think that legging riflemen is not the way to go, simply because we keep legging riflemen and they never show up.
From what I've heard and seen, that taking out the head or just blowing their CT, for whatever reason, gives you a better chance at salvage, which seems weird.
Yeah, we may just end up starting to do that because, ugh.
I guess I'll just start spewing shots at the head. It's not that hard to hit a rifleman.
Yep. Well, everybody keeps giving me crap because I like the rifleman. They're like, no, the rifleman's terrible. It's like, no, it's not. It's good. You just don't know how.
No.
Alright, destabilization part 3. You have done our people an invaluable service. We trust that you will continue to help the downtrodden speak up and be heard. Please accept this battle mech as a token of our appreciation for your services and your silence on this matter. So yeah, that's full quick draw. And that pushes us up to reputation 11. Well, 10 to 11. So not bad at all. I think we probably need to return home for a couple of repairs. Also, we'll sell 2 of our mechs and see if we can't manage to get our hands on that extra jester to rip 2 little tiny pieces. I have to speak to Fahad first. Alright, so...
Hey, boss man. Keeping me and the crew real busy lately. Glad to see the contracts rolling in. Like that. Doing a bloody good job too, gotta say. Just one thing though. You and your fellow pilots might want to dodge the enemy's fire a little better, eh? We're running triple shifts after some of these jobs. And I know you're doing your level best under the circumstances. I get that, I do. It ain't easy. All I'm saying is, try to bring the mechs home with all their limbs still attached. That's not too much to ask, is it? No, it isn't, mate. It's pretty bloody reasonable, I think. Well, there you go. Some friendly advice on the house, Gov. Gonna get back to work now. Catch you later.
Alrighty, so also need to speak to Rihanna, because that's how they make this holdout. Man, this can't be random after all these other endless games. Alright, Rihanna, what you got to say?
Commander, thanks to Spears' people, we now know we're somewhere within Inferno's current sphere of operations. However, we still haven't been able to pinpoint the location of their base. What we have learned is the name of the man who killed your father, the leader of Black Inferno. Name's Andreas Kane. He was loyal to one of the Marek factions for a while, making a nasty name for himself. He was responsible for several massacres as well. Of course, that was before he struck out on his own and set up shop as a mercenary. After that, his trail runs cold. Unfortunately, that means there's a lot we still don't know, like how Inferno became as big as they are, or who their current benefactor is.
Andreas Kane. When we find him, Rihanna, I'm gonna tear him and his mech limb from limb.
I have no doubt, Commander. But we need to find him first. I've been scanning the comms looking for any mention of Inferno activity. Not 10 minutes ago, I picked up a distress call from a nearby port city. They have come under successive attacks by a mercenary group and are asking for immediate help. Sound familiar?
Sure does.
The distress call had this image embedded in the transmission. It's a map of the city and port. I think it's best if I drop you down here, just outside this farm. You can proceed from there into the main city itself and ensure that it's protected. The port is nearby, over here. That's where I'll pick you up once the city and port have been secured. Questions?
Nope. Plan sounds good.
All right. Get us where we need to go, Commander. I'll keep monitoring the situation.
Roger that.
Alright, so it looks like we have another priority mission. However, we have been streaming for about an hour, so we're going to go ahead and put a cut in here. So, everybody, make sure that you say hello/goodbye to all the YouTube's people who will not be seeing, well, any more of this particular episode today. So, yeah, we're going to be putting a cut in here. Simbri and Bubble and Moon, please say goodbye to the YouTube people.
Later, folks.
See
See
you
you
later.
soon.
Alright, and...
back in.
But so I'm going to go through my whole spiel. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Tarek. If you like what you've been seeing, hit that like button and subscribe. If you want to receive a notification every time I post one of these videos, press that little bell icon. Leave a comment and make sure that you join us for our streams on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays at 4 o'clock. Wednesdays and Saturdays, of course, are our Rogue Tech days, and Fridays being MechWarrior 5. And we'd love to have you along for the ride. And I will see you all in the next episode.